Hey everybody, it's Michael. Welcome back to my channel, Two Wheels to Survive. Thanks for tuning in. If you watched last week's short video that I uploaded when I mentioned technology sucks, and I said I was having some technical issues with the footage we recorded while we were out riding, luckily I was able to save the video. The audio from my microphone didn't come through. There's a couple spots where the audio comes through from the GoPro capture. So got some nice noise up in the tunnel up here, but other than that, we just saved the video as we rode up the east side of Mount Rainier towards Chinook Pass. Had this beautiful day out here. Then from there, we rode out into central Washington through the what they call the Hanford Reach and up along the Columbia River. And hang on, we got a tunnel coming up. Man, what a view when you come out of that tunnel. But yeah, rode up the Columbia River up into central Washington, into the Wenatchee area. Um, Called it a night in Wenatchee. Ate at a great place called Sweetwater Barbecue. Nice little joint there. Had their carry out beer in their little patio seating area. Enjoyed that good barbecue. I say we. The girlfriend's on the back of the bike. I don't think she shows up in any of the videos. She kind of just hangs out back there and enjoys the view and gets chauffeured around. It's pretty nice way to see the countryside for sure. And it's always great being able to share the views with people. So, and taking that a step farther by sharing it with you guys when you tune in. So I appreciate it. But this was really the last trip we got to do before winter hit the North Cascades and the Central Cascade Range where we're at. Um, Beautiful weather here. This footage is a couple weeks old. As the time I'm recording this, it's 45 degrees and raining with like 40-mile-an-hour winds down here in the lowlands, and it's snowing up in the pass and on the road that you're seeing here in the video. So we were lucky enough to sneak in one more beautiful weekend while we were out. Wasn't a ton of wildlife out. Usually we at least see a couple eagles while we're out in this area. Um, Never really any deer or anything. I think there's just too much traffic on the road. But even the birds weren't around. We have had a lot of wildfires, just like they did down in California. We had our fair share up here in Washington. And as a matter of fact, they were just getting them under control when we headed out on this trip. The winds had shifted and cleared most of the smoke out and gave us this beautiful view you can see on the screen. Um, but yeah, when we get up here to the stop sign, you'll see if I were to take a left, we could go about 100 yards and the road is closed because they're still cleaning up from down power lines and uh, trees that are down and all sorts of burn damage in that area from one of the wildfires that went through. Now, if you've followed the channel or the Instagram and the Facebook for a while before we launched the YouTube endeavor here, you probably remember back in the spring seeing the bike covered in snow, and I was talking about getting snowed out in late June. Chinook Pass here that we're going over, this is the same pass that all that snow happened in. When we went through there middle of June, there was good probably 2-3 inches of fresh snow on the road. The windshield was completely opaque, couldn't see through it. My hands were going numb, and it was snowing hard enough we actually couldn't see these peaks up where the top of the summit is. So definitely a lot better weather, a lot nicer situation we got going on this time, so we can enjoy the ride out here in this beautiful Pacific Northwest that I'm lucky enough to call home. Definitely spoiled out here. Not only do we have roads that are in pretty decent shape and pretty permissive weather, as long as you're willing to be a little wet, you can ride all year. Um, I've got 3 national parks within a day's ride. I can be in any one of 3 national parks within a day. Um, you add in national monuments like Mount St. Helens, and I think we're up to 5 or 6 in the state. So quite a bit of beautiful riding up here. Do my best to share it with you going forward from here, because quite honestly, being out here in the saddle, riding through this beautiful countryside and taking in the natural beauty that we have all around us when we get out of the cities is uh, a huge benefit to my mental health. It's a lot of why I spend my time on the saddle or in the saddle. Not only I just enjoy the riding, but it also helps me just clear my head out and sort things out that I need to figure out and come down out of the mountains and hopefully have a better idea of what I want to do uh, with any situation maybe going on in my life. It could be something as simple as um, do I need to buy new work clothes, or what do I want to do for dinner for the next few days, or any of that type of stuff. It can be little stuff, big stuff, but being out here in all of this makes me a lot calmer and a lot more focused and able to get the tasks done I need to get done as an adult out there in the world that we all have to deal with. You know, going to work, paying the bills, raising the kid, whatever it may be. So, getting saddle time in definitely is not going to be a problem. Figuring out the best way to share with you guys here on the channel, making sure if I'm running my videos too long or if I'm running my mouth too much, get that stuff all dialed in. But it's all a learning experience. I want to bring you guys great content to share this beautiful countryside with us and just be as transparent as I can with my journey. I'm definitely not an expert at any of this. Even with 80,000 miles under my belt, I wouldn't consider myself an expert at riding. I may ride more than most, but I am in a few groups that my lifetime total is what a couple guys do in 4 or 5 seasons of riding. So I don't consider myself an expert of anything by any means. So I just want to be transparent with you guys. That about wraps up our ride up Chinook Pass. As we come under the gantry here, we'll be coming into the Chinook Pass viewpoint at the top, looking east through the pass. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to like and comment, share. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. Once again, I'm Michael, and thank you for stopping by the channel Two Wheels to Survive. You be safe out there, and we'll see you down the road.